develop a system in which we can satisfy all the stakeholders and keep everybody trying to move in one direction. And so we're hoping that's what we did. And I think the first window is going to be a little magaloo because we didn't give them the dates that we needed to have in terms of preparation. So it's right during the finals. The window is right during right at the end of the finals. So some of the players will be in the finals. But hopefully this is the only time that we don't smooth it out, and because we have the schedule out for even the next 4 years, and we've already presented to the stakeholders and PBA, the UAP, the NCAA. So we're hoping that this doesn't happen anytime in the next 4 years. But we expect to be a little bumpy in the beginning, but we asked 12 guys to come in for us, and all 12 guys said yes. So we didn't have to go beyond our original list, which was kind of neat. We didn't think that was going to happen, but apparently everybody's on point and on page, and we like our mixture of veterans and youth, and we're ready to go at it. We'll start on the 15th.
Coach, you mentioned some players are also in the PBA. Care to elaborate who the 12 players are?
Oh, you guys, it was released, wasn't it? The 12 were released. Do you want me to go through them? If I remember everybody. Well, Justin Brownlee is going to be our naturalized player if everything works out with FIBA and their decision. We're hoping to come down sometime this week. That will hopefully free him up for the window on the 22nd. We have 4 players from Japan. One of them's here now, but Kai Soto, Dwight Ramos, AJ Edu, and Carl Tamaya. And then we have our lone UAE player, as everybody's talking about anyway, Kevin Kimball. We're excited about having him, and then the rest are PBA players. Junmar, of course, the regular suspects. Scotty, the ones basically from the Asian Games. Junmar, Scotty, Chris Newsom, CJ, Calvin Oftana, and Jamie Malonzo. He didn't go to the Asian Games, but he was on the World Cup team. So I think that's 12, right? Did I count 12? I missed one?
Coach, you mentioned Jamie. Last night he got hurt, and then you said...
Yeah, well, the good news is that we got some MRI results today, and there was no structural damage. We were so relieved. We were pretty sure it was going to be an ACL, and the trainers tested the knee a little bit. It was a little bit muddy-wad. It wasn't firm, and so they were all suspecting that it might be ACL. But took the MRI, and Dr. Kamath took a look at the plates, and good news is that everything's intact, and he could be back within about 10 days or so. So he could be available for the window.
Can you tell us how the conversations went between you and the SVP before, prior to your appointment?
Well, I don't know how to phrase it. It was very smooth. Al Panlilio is basically a childhood friend of mine. I've known him since I was, not child, but when I was in my 20s. We used to play basketball against each other. And so I know him really well, and I got encouragement from Al Francis, and I haven't spoken to Boss RSA, but I've been told he's okay with everything. So, and we just sat down and he basically interviewed me. What kind of program do you envision? How do you see this all happening?